Look, memory can change the shape of a room, it can change the color of a car. And memories can be distorted. They're just an interpretation, they're not a record. And they're irrelevant if you have the facts.
Someone wants me. Someone roaming the streets wants me.
Your car's uglier than I am. That didn't come out right.
It's the Al Travis Show. We're lucky to have our next guest on. He is, of course, a true blue believer in all Minnesota. He's Garrett Jax. Garrett, how you doing, my friend?
I am about disbelief. Wolves in 5, my friend. I am full
on. Are you? Let me play devil's advocate for a second, if I may. I think when we go back and let's say they win it in 5, I hope you're right.
Yep.
Let's say we win in 5. This will go down as the worst coaching mistake of all time. Here's what happened. I don't know if you caught it. So in the second half, the Lakers throw out their 5 guys, Doncic and LeBron and the gang. He never subbed anyone out. Those 5 guys played the entire second half of the game of Game 4, a must win. They're up by 10 points. You could tell there was nothing left with the Lakers. They were missing shots. They were missing bunnies they should have made.
Right.
They were just tired. They're not going to tell you that because they're athletes, yada, yada. But you could see the difference.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that difference. Especially
man.
That, I think it was that 7-minute mark. They just had nothing left to go. They had nothing left. They were getting tired, turning the ball over, not getting rebounds.
So tell me why the coach pulls this off. What was the coach thinking? You're up by 10 going into the fourth. You could have sat those guys down 30 seconds before that quarter starts, give them the third quarter break, 3-4 minutes off, let them a couple more minutes. You can give them 5-10 minutes, get their legs back under them.
Right.
It would have been the difference of 3 points. I'm telling you right now, I believe 100% that was a coaching error that lost that game.
Yeah, I think he tried to pull a Thibodeau play where he's like, I'm playing all my guys. I'm not playing the bench. And, I mean, I just don't know why you don't do it. Like, you have a 40-year-old in LeBron. Great player, by the way. Awesome.
But 40!
Right. And you're making him play out there the second half? No.
See, what gets me about it is, we've even talked about this. The difference between the Warriors and the Lakers. The Lakers have 2, even though one's 40. Great basketball. Some of the greatest basketball players. We've got Ant. Nothing wrong with that, but it's 2-on-1. What Minnesota has that Lakers doesn't is a bench. Right? We got Nas and DiVincenzo coming off the bench. We got Walker. We got others. Okay, so that keeps everybody semi-fresh.
Right.
He doesn't have much bench. I get it. Yeah. But you can't play the same 5 guys. LeBron played the most minutes he's ever played, 46-plus minutes in a 48-minute ball game.
Right.
It doesn't work. There's a reason they haven't done it in 30 years.
Right. And now you look at it, this is kind of the same thing where it's so different. Also, I want to say, you want to know what? You could win this game if you had Anthony Davis with you. You had Anthony Davis, and would not have gotten that 43 points. But you
see, and I don't know. Okay, I get where you're coming from. That I don't know that I hit that. And here's my problem.
Right.
Our big guy, right? You want AD in there. AD would have shined. Where has Gobert been? Might I ask you? Have you seen Rudy Gobert show up at all in this series? No. So I throw out, and I've done this, and everybody knows I'm in love with Nas Reed. Yeah. I am. I got his jersey. I love this cat.
Right, yeah.
We look at Gobert. I'm trying to bring it up here quick. 0 for 0 from 3. He doesn't shoot.
Right.
1 for 6 for field goals.
Yeah.
1 for 6. He shoots inside 4 feet.
Yeah.
He's 1 for 6. He ended up having 5 points total when you put his free throws in. 5 points in 26 minutes. Nas Reed, 20 minutes, 12 points.
Yeah.
Why is Gobe not on the bench? Put Gobe on the bench. Bring Nas out.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to say about it, but it's just one of those things like, do you want a Nas Reed? Because Nas Reed, every time he was on LeBron was getting free throws or getting threes, and same as and basically anybody. So it's like you can't defend the guy. I don't know what you wanted to do, but I like the idea of putting Nas because he was a big factor in that comeback.
Oh, and the other thing is, and I think DiVincenzo could play. I don't know who you pull out after that.
Yeah.
I think he can guard. Maybe it's Mike Conley's spot. I think because Conley had 2 points. But DiVincenzo comes off the bench, and he had 5 steals and 8 points.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a game changer when he's
Yeah.
that excited. I got to find a way to move him in. Now, I would tell you, I think Julius Randle has looked fantastic in this series.
Huge trade for both teams, and I will say that it's a win. We have Julius Randle and DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
And now you see how they're playing.
Yeah.
We made the right move, my friend.
Here's the other. Yeah, I said that when it started. Nothing against Cat. Cat will do fine in New York, but this works for us. I just don't see, and again, maybe he can. You end up getting Anthony Edwards had to get 43 points to win that ball game. Wow. Now he did it. Again, great Ant stuff. Yeah. But you've got to split. You can't have Mike Conley with 2, Rudy Gobert with 5. I mean, these are your starting 5. These guys aren't even coming in. We've got to find a way because they'll shut Anthony Edwards down. They have to win at home now. I guess I should look at when that game is. What your thoughts quickly on who wins the next ball game?
I gotta stick with it, my friend. I mean, I'm going to Timberwolves because the Lakers
in 5.
Nothing. Yeah, Lakers. I mean, Timberwolves in 5. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you said, no bench. You need the bench, and that's the sad that Lakers have no bench.
Well, yeah. Well, you have no bench, especially if you're not going to use them. But we don't play till Wednesday. Yeah. This is so crazy. 3 days off. They get to fly to L.A. I'm trying to find the time here.
It's like 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock or something.
Oh, my. Yeah, I'm not. See, it's so wrong. I'm not going to stay up and watch that. That's just too late. 8 o'clock, TNT. At least it's on decent television. All right, my friend. Other games, the Minnesota Twins, they started the season this week. Did you see that? They swept them, baby.
We got a sweep. I should have sang it at Broomstick. We should have sang it at Broomstick. We finally get a sweep, my friend. And I know it's against the Angels, but we'll take it when we can get it, my friend.
Absolutely. Do you still do you count these guys out, or they got a chance yet? It's the Central Division, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, I'm still counting it, but like you said, it's a long way to go. So
it is. My friend Garrett, appreciate you being on the program, my boy.
Thanks, Al.
It's always a pleasure. Garrett Jax on the Al Travis